Now, Channel 3 Early Warning Weather.
All right, we're now over halfway through the month of August, and perhaps your lawn is looking a little bit brown. It's drying out a bit, and that is because it's been a dry month. That's, of course, coming after the third wettest July on record. You can see for the Hartford area, only 8/10 of an inch of rain so far for the first 16 days of the month, and just over 1/3 of an inch of rain for Bridgeport. And you can see, compared to normal for the month of August to date, our deficit's well over 1.5 inches for both locations. And we do have some rain on our 7-day forecast with the tropical connection to Fred. We'll have more on that in just a moment. Right now, we've got just some scattered high clouds out there looking live from Waterbury. We've got the full sturgeon moon coming up this weekend on Sunday, the 22nd, 67 there in Waterbury, currently New London. We've got 66 and a calm wind at the current time. So we have temps still in southwest Connecticut in the low and mid 70s. That's the case in Danbury as well as in Bridgeport. 75 right now in New Haven, but 64 currently Willimantic, as well as in Torrington, 66 Groton, and 70 right now in our capital city. So looking throughout the region, while at times today we had some scattered clouds, any sort of wet weather has stayed to the west of Connecticut, and that will also be the case during the day tomorrow as high pressure, it's anchored over New England, slowly moves offshore. So as that happens, with clockwise flow around high pressure, it's going to start to bring in a southwesterly flow, so our humidity will start to increase. And we've got this boundary down to our southwest that eventually heads up in our direction midweek, and there you can see Fred, what's left of it, still a tropical storm, sustained winds currently at 40 miles an hour, but that remnant moisture eventually gets drawn northward, and that could enhance our potential for some heavier rain as we head into the day Thursday. So meanwhile, more of the same like we had today for tomorrow, but it's going to be a bit cloudier, and we're not going to start off on as cool of a note. Tomorrow morning, looking for temperatures to bottom out in the low and mid 60s inland, mid 60s along the 95 corridor, and there's Futurecast showing we'll see more clouds than sunshine. Again, wet weather stays to the west of Connecticut, so probably won't need the umbrella tomorrow, but toward the end of the week you will certainly need it. High temperature forecast for tomorrow, I think across eastern Connecticut, where we may see a few more breaks in the clouds, temperatures could pop in the lower 80s. Meanwhile, western Connecticut, where the cloud cover is a bit more prevalent, we may struggle to reach the 80-degree mark. Other than Fred, of course, we're also tracking Grace and Henri, our latest, our 8th tropical storm so far of the season. First and foremost with Grace bringing heavy rain and a threat for mudslides to Haiti and the Dominican Republic, but it is moving away from Hispaniola, eventually toward the Yucatan Peninsula, and then over the western Gulf of Mexico. It could strengthen to hurricane status before reaching Mexico by late this week. Also, Henri making a bit of a loop around Bermuda and certainly not heading in the direction of the East Coast, so some good news there. Could be no threat to land, at least as we see it now. So back here in Connecticut on our 7-day forecast, low 80s with noticeably higher humidity on Wednesday, perhaps some late day showers. I think the best chance for some rain, maybe even some thunderstorms, will come on Thursday, upper 70s. And then on Friday, likely more clouds and sun, a chance for some showers and storms, and remaining somewhat unsettled for the upcoming weekend. Morning low temperatures back near 70, afternoon highs in the mid 80s, still humid, with a situation where it's not going to rain the entire time by any means, but we can't rule out an isolated pop-up storm with the daytime heating both Saturday and Sunday. Shoreline highs this weekend near 85 both days.